B-Marsh Boxing, man, I'm back at it with another post-fight review. Joel Casimero versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. Casimero had the first 3 rounds, you know what I mean? He was more the aggressive fighter. He even rocked the man Rigo in round 2, you know what I mean? Possibly had a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? The man was aggressive in there. You know, Rigo, I guess, thought he could stand in the pocket with this guy, Casimero, on some how he fought Julio Ceja and Laboria Solis in the first few rounds. Then he said, forget about it. You know what I mean? Rigo got on his bicycle. From round 4, Rigo was now frustrating Casimero. Who do you think won this fight? You see, the public has, the Twitter poll has 60% for Guillermo Rigondeaux, 40%. But anyways, let me continue this post-fight review because Rigo was on his lateral movement, perpetual movement, sticking and moving. You know what I mean? Making the man Casimero miss wildly. You know, I guess these judges. Oh, I don't even know about this post-fight review because this man Casimero ain't do shit. You know what I mean? I gave Guillermo Rigondeaux round. He was down the first 3 rounds. I gave Rigo 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I gave Casimero 9, 10, 11, and 12. I gave it to Rigo. I had this fight 7 rounds to 5 for Guillermo Rigondeaux. You see, me as a man, like George Foreman says, boxing is like jazz. The better it is, the more people hate it. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what we just seen tonight. Now, granted, both fighters weren't really connected with so many punches. That was due to Guillermo Rigondeaux making this guy Casimero miss. His total punches, the man connected on only 16% of his punches. I've never seen a fight in my life where a man connected on only 16% of his punches and managed to win the fight. Not to mention the scorecards, man. One judge had it for Rigo, 7-5. That's exactly how I had it on my scorecard. It was a split decision victory scorecard. The second judge had it in favor of Casimero, 116-112. That's bullshit. There's nobody in this fight who won 8 rounds. The third judge was even more egregious. Had it 117-111, meaning to say in favor of Casimero, that Casimero won this fight 9 rounds to 3. Now look, man, I've scored this fight home 7 rounds to 5. That's a decent scorecard for Rigondeaux. Fucking Casimero ain't win this fight. You can't win a fight if you ain't connecting on punches. Guillermo Rigondeaux in the 12th round, a round where if Casimero won the 12th round on my card, the scorecard would have been a draw. You know what I mean? But Rigondeaux came out that joint blazing, smashed him with a brilliant left hand. Boom, flush in the face. The cleaner punches tonight connected landed from Guillermo Rigondeaux. The best defense tonight was from Guillermo Rigondeaux. You see, when Anthony Joshua fought the man Andy Ruiz in the second fight, you know what I'm saying, and he was doing a lot of lateral movement, using the jab, not really engaging, people praised him for that. But when it comes to Guillermo Rigondeaux, man can't get a break, you know what I mean? Now, when the fight was over and I had a 7-5 on my scorecard, I was like, damn, I think the judge is going to have this a draw. I don't think they're going to give it to Rigo when I had a 7-5 on my scorecard. When they said split decision, I was like, fuck, they're going to rob Slim. And sure enough, they did. What up, P Money? P Money in the chat. Big up, my G. I hope your man D Lillard don't leave Portland, man. Be a damn shame if he do. Anyways, P Money says Rigo won that fight in my opinion. Casimero was wild as hell and was not landing. I had it close 7 rounds to 5, but in no way was this an easy win for Casimero. Absolutely not. You had the same scorecard I had. And my breakdown and prediction went exactly like what I seen tonight. Casimero is a wild guy. Man be fighting like he's fighting dudes in the backyard alley. I wouldn't want to fight Slim in the streets, you know what I mean? But Guillermo Rigondeaux has a lateral movement, you know what I'm saying? Now, Guillermo Rigondeaux, I wish he used his left hand more, um, you know, just throw the left hand more, like how he landed them left hands on Laborio Solis, I believe his last fight. But he was controlling it basically with the jab and the ring generalship, you know what I mean? And also the counter punching. Guillermo Rigondeaux is a counter puncher by nature, you know what I mean? And if you give Casimero credit for missing like a wild man, this was shades of Erislandy Lara versus Canelo all over again. You see this man Guillermo Rigondeaux had this guy Casimero missing so hard. The man damn near went through the ropes. You know what I mean? The man's head was outside of the ropes. He had to come back into the ring because he's loading up on his punches. The way I know boxing is hit and don't get hit. Simple. Plain. Now, Guillermo Rigondeaux ain't got them check right hook, check left hook, or in his end, a check right hook like Floyd Mayweather when he makes you miss and make him pay. But at the end of the day, he landed the cleaner shots, had the best defense in there, had his opponent frustrated, and his opponent only landed 16% total of total punches. I knew they'd rob Rigo, man. They've been trying to get this man out the sport since he beat Donaire in 2013. It is what it is, yo. But it is what it is. Low blow champ says Rigo won that, yo. Absolutely. P Money says he wants Neil O'Shea up out of there. He gets that and he'll be straight. Who's Neil O'Shea? The judge? Boxing Learner said Rigo did too much movement, not enough punching. Casimero is terrible as well. Well, if Rigo did too much um, movement, the guy couldn't hit him. You know what I mean? The guy couldn't hit him and he made him miss. Maybe you don't score defense on your squad, Boxing Learner, but I do. 4 criteria to scoring: ring generalship, defense, and clean and effective punching. You know what I'm saying? And I thought Guillermo Rigondeaux, especially when it came to clean and effective punching, it was all Rigo. If you thought that the other guy had the best, had the cleaner punches, more flush right hands or anything, then you're out of your mind. As a matter of fact, this guy Casimero was so frustrated. You could tell, you could see it in his face, man. First and foremost, let's put it like this, right? If you know Casimero, how he fights, and you know Rigo, who fought they fight tonight? Was it Casimero or Rigo? Ask yourself that question. Was it Casimero or Rigo? They just showed the Twitter poll. And I don't go by the Twitter poll because that's not how I score my cards. 60% of America or the world who happen to watch this fight on Showtime, let's just say USA because Showtime based in America. 60% of the people thought Guillermo Rigondeaux won this fight. 40% thought that for Casimero, the Filipino lost. Bad decision, and y'all already know. And you must be new here if you ain't know. They've been trying to get Rigo out the game. But Slim ain't going nowhere. He said he's still going to be in here. Let me see. P Money says Casimero was scared to throw combinations for long stretches of the fight. How do you win looking bad as he did? It's a shame. Absolutely, man. You know, I've never seen nobody miss that many punches like that. Wide, you know what I mean? And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Low blow champ says, I knew it. I knew it would be a split. I thought it was going to be a draw. I thought it would be a draw too. When this fight was over and I had a 7-5 on my card, I said it's going. I bet it's going to be a draw. They're not going to give Rigo this dub. When they said split decision, I was like, fuck. Low blow said, okay, sorry. Sports Talk with Troy. What's up, Sports Talk with Troy? He says, fire Neil O'Shea. Oh, that's the Blazers GM. True indeed. Yeah, man. I don't know what to say, man. But B-Marsh Boxing about to sign off. Ah, man. I can't believe that they did that to the man Rigo. Get that man his fucking W, man. These niggas don't want him in the fucking Hall of Fame. That would have been two world titles in 2 different weight classes and 2 gold medals. You know, then Rigo was definitely gonna make the Hall of Fame if he won this fight. But it is what it is, man. So, man, Casimero, he gave the middle finger to the man. In the post-fight review, he gave the middle finger to the man. What's that guy's name? Nonito Donaire, his fellow Filipino who ducked this fight. And that's what I'd like to see next. Unification, WBO, WBC. Let's make it happen. Boxer Learner says he should have done Casimero like he did Donaire. I get, man. He Casimero missed very bad. Yeah, well, Rigo's not the same guy from 2013. We can't expect him to be that fighter from 2013. You know what I mean? He's at an advanced age right now, and he has to use more brains than brawn. You know what I mean? Can't be going in there fighting. This guy Casimiro's a slugger, man. You fuck around. He almost got Rigo hurt or knocked down in round 2. I had the first 3 rounds for Casimero. I ain't coming this joint with a biased scorecard. I judged it how I seen it. First 3 rounds, Rigo was down 3-zip. Yeah. Then Rigo started to be on his movement, started to them counter punches, and this guy Casimero was missing wildly and was scared to pull the trigger. Yo, big ups to everybody in this chat. P Bunny says, at 40, looking that good on his feet was amazing to me. Salute to Rigo. Long live Rigo. Big ups to everybody in the chat. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.